Hello and welcome to a brand new bit on the side for the Always Smiling Faces podcast. My name's Emil, I'm a radio presenter, I'm a massive Newcastle United fan, and I don't always wear this much black and white. I also can't play football, but what we're going to do going forward this season is do player ratings for Newcastle, and apparently, unlike me, Newcastle can play football. They got the second win of the season against Bournemouth, 2-1, and up the Premier League we go to 14th. We'll start off with Dubravka, in goal, making crucial saves as ever. Some of them quite acrobatic, especially that one from Cook's header where he really jumped up to get it. It was similar to what Shea Given used to do, and he's looking like the player that we fell in love with at the start of the year. He did lose his clean sheet record, but the goal difference at the bottom is setting us apart from the other strugglers. Going to give Dubravka an 8. Yedlin, he did have good pace to make that first goal. He ran along the wing, got the ball into Rondon, but he's still lacking a bit defensively. He's splitting fans apart at the minute on Twitter, I would say. People saying he was maybe the worst on the pitch, but it's what we've got at the minute. What else can we do? Richie bailed him out a few times. Going to give Yedlin a 6 because he was part of that team effort. Lascelles not in and went off against Watford, so Shea replacing him from the start this week and showing good form, putting a case in for the future. Guys on the podcast were actually saying it's something that we've not seen at centre-back for a while, having 4 players who could potentially all be fighting for those 2 places. Shea got up top. It was a shame about his yellow card and he could have avoided it, but going to give him a 7. Going on to Fernandes, by far the better centre-back this week. Real command and performance. He was cool, collected, and he's proven to be a real bargain. Rafa said he didn't even cost 6 million now. He maybe cost cheaper, which is no surprise from Mike Ashley, but it does go to show Rafa knows what he can do. He knows how to get the best out of players, and it doesn't matter where they came from. Crucial blocks on a shot from Ibe and some other vital tackles in there. Fernandes got himself a 9. Richie took a bit of a backseat for this one. Like I say, he helped out with Yedlin, but he worked hard, fought for the ball, and somehow managed to take down Adam Smith with just the power of the force and got himself a 7. He was replaced by Hayden, who nearly made a goal. He looked interested. Wow, I know, something in the water at Newcastle has changed, but not too bad. Key, again, great to see him continue that good form. Came off the bench against Watford. Some saying he changed the game, especially with the free kick. And he's making a claim to start. He's got searching balls, similar to Shelby. And he found Kennedy, which eventually made the second goal, which is good. He could have shown a little bit more strength in the box, I think, when Bournemouth scored. He seemed to get muscled off it slightly, but maybe that was just me being overcritical. Got Key an 8 this week. Diame, no star in role, but again, he was part of the team effort, played a big part in the centre. Lots of touches, lots of battles won, and it's that player that got chinned by Lascelles and started turning out performances. He did the job he's there to do and got a 7. And he went off for Atsu, who actually had a crack at goal. Again, it's good to see players coming off the bench with a bit of confidence. I think that win mentality is there, and Atsu maybe struggled at the start of the season, but if he's going to have a crack, then why not? Kennedy is back, showing us what he can do. Worked brilliantly with Rondon, and what a ball to get that second goal. It is good to see that confidence, that creativity, and he did look knackered when he went off. Got himself an 8. Clark came on, he tied things over, and not that it happened, but it could have been a different story. People maybe would have pointed the finger at Clark if Bournemouth's goal hadn't been disallowed. He flapped a little bit in the box, but as I said, it didn't, so thank God. Perez, not the star of the show this week, getting the winner. He did a bit more defensive work, putting some strong challenges. Again, he's part of that team effort. He should have really done a little bit better with his chance on goal. A lot of people saying it was a difficult angle. Maybe it was, but he could have got it on target. He could have made it 3, so I'm going to give Perez a 6 this week. Finally, Rondon, the man up top, getting 2 goals which won us the game. That header, that second goal, wow. A little bit aroused by him, not going to lie. Maybe shouldn't be saying that on the first video I'm doing, but it looked good. We've finally got a number 9 getting them goals. Yes, Gale's scoring, Mitrovic is gone, but Shearer was giving him a brilliant write-up on Match of the Day. A lot of people actually comparing him to Alan Shearer, and Shearer gave him a place in his team of the week. So Shearer. Rondon showed us why he's wearing that number 9 shirt, and long may it continue. Going to give him a solid 9 for that. And that wraps up this week's player ratings. I hope you enjoyed it. This is what we're going to do going forward. And the next game is after the international break. It's against Burnley. Tough away game at Turf Moor. But the guys on the podcast will have all of the build-up to that. And hopefully we can do what we've been doing in the last 2 games. Like and subscribe. Thanks. And see you for the next one.